At first, the students will tell you a little about the Comenius project, and I think Lise will introduce it.
Okay, thank you. First of all, the pictures you see behind me, those are pictures from the visit we had last year. And we just decided in the spare of the moment to show you some of the pictures. Now, two girls from Norway, Nora and Liselotte, are going to say a few things about the project in Norwegian, so you will understand it perfectly. Afterwards, we will show you some of the work that we have done during our work this year. So we'll have some presentations on the different topics we are working on. This will be in English, so try to pay attention, and then you might understand some of it, and you might learn a few things. Okay?
Det også veldig sosialt. Vi reiser på turer og finner på mye gøy sammen. I morgen skal vi for eksempel til Lillehammer. Da skal vi besøke energisenteret på Hundefossen. Vi skal også shoppe og spise pizza sammen. Vi lærer også mye om miljøet, både i Spania, Tyskland og Norge. Vi prøver å lære om muligheter til å forbedre naturen og gjøre fremtiden til et bedre sted. Comenius gir også muligheten til å være utvekslingsstudent. Da kan du for eksempel reise til Tyskland og være der i 3 uker. Vi anbefaler Comenius til de som vil oppleve noe nytt og spennende og lærerikt.
Okay, and now it's the presentation from a mixed group. Lene, Johanne, Bjørn Kristoffer, Mariona, Maria, and Eike, and Gemma. Please come up here. And we haven't practiced this using a microphone, so please be kind to us.
Okay, so now we're going to have a presentation about water and energy. Our group is called Use of Water, and this consists of me, Lene Kristoffer from Norway, Gemma, Maria and Mariona from Spain, and Eike from Germany.
The water cycle. Solar energy heats water on the surface, causing it to evaporate.
Water vapor condenses into clouds and falls back into the surface as rain, snow, etc. The water flows through the rivers back into the oceans, where it can evaporate and begin the cycle over again.
And now Maria is going to tell how we get water to Manresa.
The ditch or the secchio is a small river that takes some water from the Red River and bring it to Manresa in Pardo Laguna. Then the water goes to the purifying, and when the water is clean, it goes to our house for use. And when we throw it, it goes to the purifying and then to the Llobregat River too.
The water from the ditch is not only used in Manresa, other towns use this water too. The rest of the water that is not used in the other towns go to Pardo Laguna. There is a small lake where the water stays. And when we need some water, the water goes to the purifying, and there it cleans the water. The water from the purifying is used to domestic use, public use, and industry. And once the water is used, it goes to the sewer system, and then to the purifier again to clean the water. And this water returns to the river, first to the Cardener River and then to the Llobregat River. The water is used to irrigation too. As you may know, we have lake of rain in Manresa, so we have to irrigate our crops. This water comes back to the river too.
Hydropower is one of the oldest sources of energy. This picture is taken in 1920 when they were building a power plant in Norway. The first water wheels were used for grinding grain.
Electricity in Norway. Water energy is covering almost half of the electricity in Norway.
Water energy is one of Norway's most important natural resources. Now Eike is going to tell you about how you can produce electric energy.
I'm going to tell you about 3 different techniques how to get electric energy from water. The first is the tidal power station. That will be built directly at the waterfront. It will be give energy when there's high tide, so the water flows to the beach in the turbine and it will rotate. And when it flows in the other direction, the turbine will rotate too. The stations give energy every 6 hours. And now I come to the second. The second is the dam. It is in the most lands a big water reservoir, and when they make energy, the water flows to these turbines, and then there will be rotated turbine, and that is connected with the generator. The generator makes the energy. When a ship comes from outside of the land and from China, and the dam is in Germany, they have mussels on the ship and they like it to sit on the turbine, so you must stop the turbine and take the mussels from that. The last is the current power station. And it will be built in a great current zone. It works like a tidal power station, but not every 6 hours. It works every time, so you have electricity every time. When you build this, you destroy corals. So fishes swim away too, and there's nothing live in the near of these things because they are very loud.
Advantages. Water is a renewable resource.
It does not pollute and running water is free. The disadvantages about hydropower is that the power plants are very expensive to build. The dams destroy the natural flow of water, and large dams can set areas where there live people and animals underwater, and they can destroy ecosystems.
Anyone knows where you have your pictures in this? Yes, you know that yourself. Hanji goes to LSA in Germany, but he is originally from China.
Hello everyone, my name is Hanji, and I'm from China, and I live in Shanghai. I hope you know the city. But I'm studying in Germany. Today I will talk about the water pollution in China. A big problem in China is the water pollution. In the cities, 90% surface and the 50% groundwater is junk, polluted. that is unhealthy for the people. It has been calculated that every person in a city needs 227 liters of water every day, and a person in a village only uses 89 liters of water in one day. A factory uses every person 600 liters of the water every day. And in China, there is a little sewage water. Only 20 to 25% wastewater will be cleaned. More than 60% of all Chinese cities don't have a sewage system. And in a village, usually don't have a sewage system at all. In 1988, the first law about the water in China, if wastewater is let out of the factory, they will get a high punishment. Now I will show you the other picture. You can see there is many chemical against the insects from the fields. But you can see there is all the people who catch the fish or the other seafood, and this is very dangerous and unhealthy for the people, like this. And 350 to 700 million people don't have clean drink water. Many rivers in China are very dirty because of fertilizers and chemical against the insects from the factory. It's estimated that half of the water from industries is not controlled. China wants to improve the water quality in 115 important rivers over the next 5 years. When these rivers were tested in 2006, 80 rivers were okay and 35 rivers were not good enough. That's my presentation.